that's something you will feel. That's a red flag. If someone's coming in and saying, "Oh, I don't want you talking to this person," that's a red flag for me. Because at the end of the day, I know you and I are dating, girl. And I have a list of male friends and one of my really great friends that I'm talking to, and they're ready, they're excited for me. Because in your inner circle, people sometimes know some of the things you're needing. So, what I'm explaining is when a woman meets a man or a man meets a woman and they understand the connection, because it isn't the woman that picks the man picks the woman.
So what
All
happens
right.
if things? Let me real
So
quick, Dave. What happens
yeah,
if things don't work out with y'all? Now, where's your friends at now?
If they're your true friends, they're going to always understand because your true friends want to see you happy. Your true friends want to see you happy, and they're not there just to enter the gates. They're there for you to have understanding in your
Okay,
relationship. Your true friends will be there.
okay.
I'm
So can
sorry.
any of the
So
gentlemen
y'all,
in the room honestly, any of the gentlemen in the room honestly say they would want their wife, girlfriend, whatever, having a male best friend, and they would actually be cool with that?
hell no, nope. I can tell you right now,
No,
nope.
that's that. Any of the other gentlemen can actually say they would let their girl, wife, have a best friend, a best friend as a guy, and really honestly be cool with that.
Well, my fiance actually does. This person and her mom and this guy's mom, they all grew up as brothers and sisters, but they weren't. So they consider each other cousins, and they actually were. At first, I felt a little weird about it, but as I got to know him, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I trust this guy. And I've known them both. Like my fiance, I've been with her for about, what, 10 and a half years now. And I've known him
Is
since.
he a single male? Is he a single male, or is he married? It's nuances to that. Because if he's married, that it's a
Uh,
little easier. But if he's
No,
single, it makes you feel.
That's an
he's single.
assumption. It doesn't matter.
He's not married. It doesn't matter. When
It
if
doesn't
you
matter.
do get to
Okay.
know that trust that
Okay.
person, then that's what you go on. You go on that trust. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you
Okay.
trust that you're with. Far as like I mean, being together with someone it's already a lot of work. And what you
Yeah.
guys are saying, it's like this. Friends should take a step back. It's just like when you get with a woman
Hmm.
and you're trying to make this woman your soulmate, the person that you be with for the rest of your life. Everyone takes a step back, even your family. She comes first now. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all were talking about my friends should understand that, yes, they should, because they should understand they don't come first anymore. She does. So they should not have a problem with stepping back. Now, if something goes wrong in your relationship, they should understand. They should be there to console you when something goes wrong in your relationship. They
Now,
understand. I had to step off for a little
Ooh.
while because it just
now,
worked.
now,
Dre,
now,
Dre, I
you
do.
notice some.
Hold on,
I'm
y'all.
just
So we're gonna go one at a time, only because if we over talk, then the mics mess up. So I'm gonna let Carl respond to Dre, and then I got
no.
something I want to
I was
say.
gonna make it funny because I'm listening to what Dre said, and all of a sudden I started laughing because I'm like, does that apply to children, cats, and dogs? Because you see what Dave is going through, right?
Yeah. So yeah. So let me say this right quick, y'all. Let me say this. There are definitely boundaries and nuances, like T said, right, about being friends with someone or friends with your significant other having a friend of the opposite sex. There's definitely boundaries. Now, I'm gonna say this. Um, if you have a childhood friend, right, somebody that you've been with, that you've known, and they're like a play brother or a play sister, and you've known them since you were a kid, and then I show up and we in our 30s, 40s, 50s, and I'm like, you can't have no male friends. I'm insecure. I
Definitely.
need to evaluate the relationship, and I need to respect the relationships that have been there, right?
Correct.
Now, if I come in
Hmm.
and you've known this best friend, for 5, 6 years, not no 20 years, 5, 6 years, I still got to evaluate because I don't have a place. I don't have 5 or 6 years. So I
Correct.
really don't have the right to be coming in and pissing on her lawn and putting my foot down like I'm King Kong, right? I need
Hmm?
to assess it and be like, you know what? Let me back off a little bit, right?
Correct.
However, my eyes ain't never, I can see clearly. So if I see that this Negro is really biding time and he really like her, because you got to remember, I went to the beginning. Can men and women be friends? I always said this: men and women can be friends platonically if there's a boundary and a reason. Boundary being, I'm a believer. I'm a believer in God. I'm not having sex. I ain't messing with nobody. That's a boundary. I'm married. That's a boundary. I have a girlfriend, a boyfriend. That's a boundary. You know what the biggest boundary is? I don't like you like that. I don't find you attractive. So therefore, I don't care how fine you are, how much money you got, how thick you are. If you're a man, she shouldn't care how much security he can provide. If it ain't attraction there, I don't want you. You ain't never coming out of the friend zone. So if there's not those boundaries and it's just
But
two
why you keep
grown,
forgetting respect?
sexy, respecting a boundary though. I'm talking about having a reason to respect the boundary. Take the boundaries away, Carl, and make it where we're just two fine, attractive adults that are free to do whatever we want. Now we in the situation Dre talked about.